Okay. Thanks for taking the time to be on tonight. Um, I know that this has just been a really weird time, and so I felt like it was important to kind of come together and brainstorm a little bit on how to go about being a coach during this time in life. And I know that myself personally have been going through an emotional roller coaster of like being grounded in truth and then like 2 hours later being anxious about what I heard on the news. And then it's just this emotional roller coaster. And um, so I just wanted to start this call by reminding everybody that Jesus is still on the throne. And no matter like what craziness is going on in the world and what has gone on in the world and what our country has overcome in the past and whatnot, like Jesus has always been on a throne and he has always been in control and he is still in control. And I have to constantly remind myself every single morning that he is always in control. And if I don't take that time to be in the word and read truth, my anxiety goes crazy, my worry goes crazy, my stress goes crazy. That floods into my thoughts, that floods into my relationships, it floods into how I speak to my husband and everything. So I just wanted to start by sharing a couple of Bible verses that you guys can write down and meditate on this week whenever you start feeling like stressed or confused. And there's 5 of them, so I'm just gonna go through them really quick. If you want to write down the reference, you can, because I do think it's a good idea to reference these during a time like this. So all of these are revolving around anxiety and trusting in the Lord. Matthew 6:27. And which of you, by being anxious, can add a single hour to his span of life? Philippians 4:6. Do not be anxious about anything, but in everything, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your request to God. Proverbs 12:25. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs him down, but a good word makes him glad. Ain't that the truth? 2 Timothy 1:7, for God did not give us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of sound mind. And then the last one is trust in the Lord with all your heart and do not lean on your own understanding, but in all your ways acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. So those are some Bible verses that I like to come back to when I'm freaking out about things and you just feel out of control and whatnot. So just want to remember that no matter what happens, God has a plan. So with that being said, stay plugged into your time with the Lord and limit your time on media and listening to the news, because it only takes about 5 minutes of watching the news to get your heart rate and blood pressure up. So it's good to be informed about what's going on in the world, but it's also good to limit the amount of time we're spending saturating all of that news. So keep that in mind. So moving forward, how do we continue running a profitable, growing business during this time? And honestly, all of us could not be in a better situation as far as being coaches in comparison to a lot of other people right now. We have an amazing opportunity where we have this amazing gift that we already know about that can provide so much value to so many people right now. And it would be so, so sad if we took this time to be afraid and quiet. So we need to keep sharing value, positivity, and light on our social media platforms. So as coaches, it is our job to provide value and to help people and to love others. This is our time to rise up and be joyful and ready to help literally almost everybody. So you signed up to help others and to be a resource of encouragement. So let's support our customers and our followers the best that we can. Right now, things are going dark, things are getting canceled, things are getting closed down, and things are getting quiet. But this is our time to be loud and confident and positive, because people are hungry for good news. People are looking for positivity. They're looking for guidance. They're looking for leaders. And it is up to us to be that leader that people are looking for, to provide that inspiration, to provide that encouragement. So this is not the time. Some of you guys might be questioning, oh, I even feel awkward sending invites right now because everyone's in this rough time. People might be, losing their jobs. Like, I feel icky trying to, sell a challenge pack right now. But I wanted us to shift and change our thinking. It is not a time to be timid about coaching or about our programs. Now is when we need to show our followers that we are not going anywhere and we are here for them. So, quarantine. People are sitting at home, probably too much time in front of the TV, probably feelings of it being the weekend, which that can lead to too many treat meals, too many snacks, or stress eating, or, just like lack of movement. And so again, here we are. We've been training for this since the day you signed up to coach. This is our freaking time, people. So how can we do that? Here are a couple takeaways that we can be that leader, be that light. First thing is be funny. Keep things lighthearted on your stories. I think I've come across like 2 random funny videos that is just good for the soul to laugh in a hard time and to keep things lighthearted. Okay, so look for ways to be funny, lighthearted. Obviously, be positive. Encourage gratitude and thankfulness. So this morning on my Instagram stories, when I was sharing my sample moves, I was sharing different things that I was thankful for, and I asked people, what are you thankful for today? So everything I said was revolving around, I'm thankful for this, I'm thankful for this. I'm counting my blessings in the midst of hardship. So help people focus on gratitude and thankfulness. And again, look for ways where we can be providing value during this time. So a lot of you guys might have been seeing top coaches talking about like a 12-week free trial. This is something that you guys can all do. It's not required. You don't have to do this, but what people are doing is they are offering, it's essentially the quarterly 3-month access. When people sign up for that, they do have to put their credit card number in, but they're not charged for the first 2 weeks. So if you want to send people your BB links for the quarterly 3-month access and say, hey, you can sign up for this. The first 2 weeks are totally free. Set a reminder on your phone to cancel that if you don't want to get charged. So just be upfront about that, but know that that is something you can offer if you want to offer it. I have not offered that yet. What I have decided to do instead is to create an email where I have actually, I could just pull it up and show you guys. This is what I have been sending out today, actually. I gave people the option, hey, if you're stuck at home and you're looking for ways to stay active and you don't have your gym membership, drop your email below and I will send you, I think I said 6 free workouts. So I just kept it short and sweet. I said, hey, hope you're staying safe and healthy with this virus going around. I know we're all being encouraged to stay home as much as possible right now. So I wanted to try and help spread a bit of positivity. Here are a few workouts you can test out from home. Some do require equipment, so hopefully you can make do with what you have at home. And so what I did was I just named a couple of, I went to Vimeo and I typed in Vimeo 21-day fix sample workout, Vimeo bar blend, and I linked it like such. Then I also wanted to make sure that they knew that I run online groups, and I wanted them to know that this is something they're able to jump in on if they become interested. So lastly, I wanted to send over some information about our newest boxing and lifting program that just launched. The document attached has the free sample workout on the second page. I loved it, and I can't wait to do the full program with my online bootcamp. Starts on April 6th if you decide to join us. So anyway, I've got 5 free workouts right here. And if they become interested, they can click on this, which I did share in our team page like yesterday, 2 days ago, or Sunday. And yeah, it's just information that they can look at, or they can click here to get that sample workout. So this is how I'm choosing to share free value, is by asking people for their email, because 1, they're going into my email list, and 2, I'm giving them workouts that they can do from home. So this is one way that you can be a light, be a kind human by sharing free workouts in this way. Okay, so that is an option. All right, I need to get back to my notes. Okay, other thing you could do to provide value during this time is to share free workout or free meal plans. There's obviously, we all have meal plans available to us. There's some in our team page that you can use and share. Another thing is I have a Google form where I have in the past, I think it was like around Thanksgiving last year, we ran a 5-day free group where it was a Facebook group. Anybody and anyone could join that group as long as they weren't already working with another coach. And I was giving people an opportunity to be a part of a community in a Facebook group and provide them a meal plan and provide them these, specifically those same sample workouts via Vimeo link. And that was a really awesome experience for people to, 1, be in a group, to see what a community is like, to try out the Facebook, to try out the free workouts and such. So that honestly is not a bad idea. If you guys are interested in running a 5-day free group right now, that's actually a really good idea, I think, just to help give people some community during this quarantine time or social distancing time. Okay, last thing I kind of wanted to talk on was, how do we go about inviting? People have asked me, are you changing what you're saying in invites? Or are you just kind of acting like nothing's happening and just kind of going about your normal? Well, first thing I want to say is, do not be afraid to continue to invite and to continue to follow up, because your followers, you've been doing what you've been doing for months now. Like nothing that you're doing right now has changed, and they don't expect you to stop living a healthy lifestyle and sharing what you're sharing right now. So therefore, you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't feel like you have to stop inviting just because of everything that's going on. So when you're inviting and when you're following up, come from a stance of sympathy and compassion. So this is how I have adjusted my follow-up invite. I'm going to copy and paste it in the chat. Hey Kelsey, hope you're staying safe and healthy with this virus going around. I know we're all going through so much change right now, but I wanted to let you know the door is still open if you're needing a little extra community these days. We're still chipping away at our home workouts and encouraging each other to stay positive and healthy during this time. Would you want to jump in with us? And you could leave it at that, or you could throw in that last sentence. If not, I totally understand. I just wanted to reach out and do what I can from the 4 corners of my home. So that's one way where you can continue, where you can feel confident in your follow-up, because you're coming from a position of compassion, a position where you're understanding their situation, but you just want to know that, hey, I'm still here to provide value and help in any way that I can. I'm not trying to push a challenge pack. I am purely trying to see what I can do to make a difference in the world right now. And the difference that we can make right now is big. And you need to believe that. So don't be afraid to send a message like this. Or if it's an original invite, you could kind of tweak that to make it sound like it's the first time you're talking to them. Okay, last thing. Do not forget we have this program launch happening. I wish I had my other invite pulled up. One way you could just let's see. So here's a first time invite that I sent earlier today. Same beginning. Hey love, hope you're staying safe with this virus going around. So fun to see that you're keeping up with my journey a bit. I know we're all going through a lot of change right now, but wanted to see if you were interested in joining our online accountability group. We are a community of gals chipping away at home workouts and encouraging each other to stay positive and healthy during this time. So basically, it's almost the exact same thing, but I changed the wording a little bit because it's the first time that I've invited this person. So, okay, so I did tweak it a little bit. Like 2 or 3 days ago, I was mentioning how my group was gearing up for our brand new program launch. Would you be interested in more information? So basically, once I hear back from people on if they're interested in jumping in with us, that's when I ask for their email. I put them in my email list, and I send out the email that talks about what my accountability group is, and I attach that 10 rounds PDF that tells them all about what's coming. So that's kind of all that I had to say today. Was know that where the stance that we have as coaches, it is our job to continue doing what we have always been doing, which is be an encouragement, be a light, show people how it is possible to pursue healthy lifestyles amongst busy seasons, and now during social distancing time. Just because we're going through this tough time doesn't mean our anxiety and our stress needs to take over our life and throw us in this whirlwind of stress and unhealthy living. So gyms are closed down. People are looking for a way to stay active. Even if you talked to somebody 2 weeks ago or a week ago, I would follow up with them because circumstances have changed. Follow up with them with one of these, something similar to this follow-up message, because people need us. We need to know that we have that leadership, and we need to have that confidence to know that we are leaders, to take this stance and reach out a hand to help people around us. Okay, so does anyone have anything to add or have any questions or anything?
I have a question, Sierra.
If not, I'm gonna also show you guys. So everyone has everyone seen the 10 rounds PDF I created?
I think someone was trying to ask a question.
Yes. A thumbs up, yes. Thumbs down if you haven't seen it. A lot of you guys have not seen it.
Sierra, can you hear people talking?
Okay, now say something.
Can you hear people talking?
Okay, now I can. My volume was down.
I was trying to ask you something.
Sorry, go ahead.
About the program launch, how are you presenting it without like losing them if they don't want to do the coach option?
Okay, let me show you my screen. Because I kind of put it in the document. Or my document looks slightly different than your guys's. So the one that I created looks all the same, but I have this button right here that takes them to a Google form. Your guys's doesn't really have this. So basically, once they get back to you and say, what's the pricing, you can send them this Google form that I created. And it walks them through their pricing. This is for new customers. This is for current customers. This is optional add-ons. And then at the very end, I give people that option. This is what you're asking is, I give people the option to sign up as a discount member or coach, available now. Order with our loyalty discount member coach program and get early access. There's no additional cost up front. You get 25% off all your future products and programs. You also get discounted shipping. And then this is where I mentioned there's a $16 coach fee your second month. So far, people have been choosing option one. If they choose not to, then honestly, I haven't come across that yet. Everyone that I've signed has been either a discount coach or a coach. And I would encourage them to go ahead and sign up with a discount membership right now. And if they want to drop the coach membership towards the end of April or the beginning of May, they can do that before the $16 fee charges them. Mm-hmm. So I would just say get in, or like go ahead and just sign up with a discount because it's no extra cost. Even if you don't plan to get more product in April, I would encourage them to do the discount coach option and let them know you can cancel at any time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Was there any other questions? Rita, do you have a question?
Nope. I was just telling you that someone was trying to talk.
Okay. Okay. Tonight was short and sweet. I just wanted to drop a word on you guys and encourage you guys to keep going. Which doc? Do you want the pricing doc, Stephanie? The pricing one? Yes, yes. I will share a copy. Actually, let me just do that now. I'll just put it in the chat. Never mind. I'll put it in the team page. Cool. All right, let's take a quick boomerang and then y'all can crush a power hour or something. Also, I know that this month has been super slow beginning for a lot of people. Like I was at SC0 on Monday and now I'm officially at SC6. But don't give up. The month is not over till it's over. All right, on 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, thanks for being on tonight, and I will talk to you guys next week. Go be a blessing. Bye, guys.